What's up, family? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. If this is your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you represent. Also, smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. We got to put it in their face, family. The more y'all like the video, the more YouTube's algorithm system picks it up and shares it with everybody else. They're basically telling everybody, oh, people like this video, you need to check it out. So they recommend it to other people. So smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes, family. Let's put it in their face. I'm going to go off code a little bit, and I'm gonna go into the story before I give some shout outs. I just need to take care of a couple of things real quick. Give me a moment and I'll get right into this, man. This is crazy. This Me Too thing is, man, it's out of control, family. You know, we're going right back to this old thing where power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, right? That is what's happening here. And you got to know that, look, I always have to preface this with saying, like, look, listen, I'm all for victim rights. You know, I tend to lean toward the accuser. Accusers say this would happen. I tend to at least give them the benefit of doubt. I'm not saying I believe them, but I'll say I give them the benefit of doubt. Okay, let's check it out first. And then we can go from there. But man, this is outrageous. This stuff is crazy, man. These people digging up 50-year-old cases. You know, 40-year-old cases, 30-year-old cases. This stuff is crazy. Family, make sure if you want to skip the line, jump into the super chat. So let me get into it. So Rick James is being accused of raping a 15-year-old girl in a Child Victims Act lawsuit. The girl says that she was raped in Buffalo in 1979 at a home for troubled youths. She's going unidentified at the moment. This is crazy too. Why is she unidentified? She is what? She was 15 at the time. What is it, 79? Let's do the math on here. Let's do the math. Let's see. (1979). If she was 15 in 19, let me see, 89, 99, 109, 19. Oh, wow. And then you put 15 years on top of that. That's 55. She's 56 years old. Am I right there? Is my math right? No, I think I'm off. My math is bad, y'all. Okay, 79, 89, 99, 109, 209, and add 15 years. 50, yeah, she's 56 years old. She's 56 years old. Why is she unidentified in this lawsuit? Why can you just drag somebody's name like that and don't have to show your face? Don't have to, like, produce your name publicly. If you can call out somebody publicly and put their name out there and disparage their name publicly, your name should be able to go out there also. People need to know who you are. Now, they're trying to get $50 million in damages. The suit was filed Thursday against Rick James through the James Ambrose Johnson Jr. 1999 Trust. This is a trust that's named after Rick James's, it's in the name of Rick's government original name when he was born. It alleges that he raped the girl in a bedroom at the group home on Richmond Avenue, where the girl temporarily lived with other children in a youth detention program. The plaintiff says she didn't know who Rick James was when he visited the adults who ran the house, and Rick James was introduced to the residents. She said almost immediately, Rick James was very aggressive, very suggestive, and inappropriate towards her. She said, it made me feel uncomfortable. She said this in an affidavit with a lawsuit. She said that Rick James confronted her when she was in the bedroom. When she tried to resist him, he threatened her saying, check this out, family, shut up and quit moving or I'll cut you. The woman said she suffered physical, psychological, and emotional problems as a result of the rape. Family, y'all gotta chime in on this one. So Rick James, and this all happened after Rick James became a star. She didn't know who Rick James was. Rick James entered a bedroom at a detention center. A star just happened to just go into a bedroom. A star just happened to go into a bedroom at a detention home where he was visiting adults. They took their eyes off of a star and let him roam around into a bedroom by himself. And he had access to a girl in a group home, and he was able to go into the room, shut the door, and be undisturbed, go totally undisturbed, as he rapes a 15-year-old girl. Family, this doesn't add up. Simple as that, man. This don't even make sense. They're not even, man, these people are wrong, man. This is wrong. They're gonna try to go back and look at Rick James's whole life now. He did do some time in prison for holding a woman against her will and forcing her into sexual acts with his girlfriend. And he was accused of another sexual assault. Why didn't she go in and get him at that time? Why wait all of these additional years? Rick James has been dead. How long has Rick James been dead? I know he died in the early 2000s. Rick James was found dead August 6, 2004, family. We're talking 16 years has passed. The man has been dead for 16 years. I think it's safe to feel safe if you were afraid to come forward now, since your attacker, your accused, or your alleged attacker is now deceased. He can't pull that knife on you again and say, don't move or I'll cut you. Man, that don't even make sense. That sounds like a line from a movie. If they start doing some researches on some movies, I wouldn't be surprised if that is a line from a movie. Don't move or I'll cut you. Come on, family, that don't even make sense. That's cold-blooded, man. Hopefully Rick got some people out there that's gonna ride for him. If he got children, Hopefully they're gonna ride. They're gonna go out there and ride. Let me look at Rick James. Let me look Rick James up and see what his family members look like here. Doop, 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 doop. Where is it? Where is it? Early life, early career. Personal life. This is what we're looking for. Okay, he has 2 children. Well, he had 2 children. Seville Morgan, a former singer and songwriter. He had 2 children with, he had 2 children with Seville Morgan, a former singer and songwriter. They had a daughter, Ty, and a son, Rick Jr. James dated actress Linda Blair. They met, and James read an interview where Blair called him sexy. He contacted her and spent time together. Where are these kids? 17-year-old party girl Tanya, So it doesn't really say too much. It doesn't say anything about his kids. I was trying to see what do they do now? Like, what are they, what do they do for a living? I know it's important, especially if you're gonna have, you're a celebrity and you're a person with means. You got to make sure that you have kids and you build your kids up to fight for you in death. Because sometimes when people think, okay, he's gone now, she's gone now we can go in on it and we can destroy his or her legacy. We can drag them now. But if you got kids that are riders, that are fighters, then they already know they can try to pull it, but they're not gonna be able to get away with it. I know for a fact mine gonna ride. I got a lawyer and a businessman. You dig what I'm saying? So if they try anything, like we going in. I got instructions, man. And I advise y'all to do the same, man. Build those kids up, train those kids up to fight for you in life and death. Train them up to ride for you. Because you got scavengers everywhere, man. They'll come out, these vultures, they come from everywhere, man, trying to come up on a bag. They try to get a bag out of meat. They might get the bag, but when they look inside, it's going to be empty. LeVar Ball, what's up, homie? I wouldn't be surprised if they came for Pac, bro. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Red Bricks, trying to mess up every brother's rep. Not cool. I guess we all guilty when a person lies on us. Wake up, people. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Red Bricks. Appreciate you. Absolutely. I saw one of my members up in the chat just now. AJRX, what's up? They'll exaggerate and vilify the Super Freak Jam. Oh, absolutely. That's one of the first things I thought about. Yeah, they're gonna play that over and over and over again. They're gonna make this thing out of lyrics. Their whole case is gonna be built around his lyrics. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Sean, what's up, Sean? Rick ain't have to rape nobody. Sure didn't. He didn't. Sean say distraction at its best. Y'all also let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. Jamal say, I smell collusion. She wants the money and the fame, Imran. She heard about the trust fund, Is that Exo Lomish? Henry Taylor says, take it to the grave. George Purnell says an old groupie. Shelton Watley says the line, that line came from Harlem Nights. Hold on, let me look. Hold on. I'll cut you. Let's see. Cut you. Harlem Nights. I think that was Desiree says, I remember Desiree saying something like, I'll cut you, but let's see. I want to see if those exact words, don't move or I'll cut you. Because that's what she said was said. Don't move or I'll cut you. Sugar Ray, I'm going to take this little boy home to his mother. My mama's dead. Damn, where is it? You shut up. But this was a funny movie, Harlem Nights. I'm reading some of the quotes from Harlem Nights, man. It's crazy. Boy, Vera was on her game. Della Reese. I can't find it. Quick, Vera, put the razor away. Vera, put the razor away. Not playing with you. Don't move. Where is it? I cannot find that line. I cannot find the exact quote. Put the razor away or I'll blow your damn pinky toe off. All right, I'm gonna have to come back to that later. If I find it, I'll put it in the chat. All right, see what y'all saying. Alex D, what's up, Alex D? What them haters talking about? Wilson Alexander says, what about the statute of limitation? Apparently there is no statute of limitation in, what was she, Buffalo? That would have been Buffalo, New York. Apparently there's no statute of limitation for rape. Lily Parker says, Kathy O'Brien was raped by the whole Bush administration. Legion X says, who cares? Rick James dead. It wasn't important when he was alive. Charge it to the game. Who is that? Norma Jean says, Willie D, the problem with this is because he had other charges, these women take advantage of that. I can dig that. Turquoise skies. A dead man tells no tale, plus cannot defend themselves. They're trying to go easy win. Yep, they're going for the easy win. Miss Ravioli says, why are we not preaching about conduct of humans as it pertains to sexual abuse? Why doesn't this nation's people create a world that's comfortable enough for victims to speak up and out sooner? Shit. It's up and out sooner a whole lot now, more than ever. I think they're very comfortable with speaking up and coming out now. Not so much in the past. So I do agree with you right there, Miss Ravioli. I do agree that in the past, people were not comfortable with speaking up. That's always been a negative stigma attached to rape victims. People tend to treat a victim like the victim was the predator, you know? And so I get that part, but you know that a lot of women now are taking advantage, and they are abusing this whole movement that's going on with Me Too. And some women are just straight up lying. Think about that, family. If you could sue somebody, anybody, and you don't even have to come forward with your name, this woman haven't even revealed who she is. She's actually moving forward with a lawsuit, has filed a $50 million lawsuit, has defamed this man's name. And she hasn't even revealed who she is. So you can just sit back and say, think about it. That means any woman out here listening right now, any man that's listening right now, can sit back and think of somebody who is dead or alive and say to themselves, I'm gonna file a lawsuit against him for raping me. And, you know, the cool thing about it is that I don't even have to show my face. I don't even have to give my name. I'll roll the dice. Maybe they'll settle. And the hell out of here with that, bro. Now they got to bounce with that. It needs to come a time to where the people that get accused of stuff like this, that they fight back also. Like they need to countersue, and they need to drag the person that's suing them. They can't just stop letting it go away. Like they can't just stop. They can't just continue to settle or just hope that it go away. You know, they can't do that. They gotta fight. I'm fighting for mine. Like, I know I ain't never done nothing like that before, so I'm gonna fight for mine. These women doing this stuff, they ain't got no proof. It's just their word against your word. That's it. They don't even have proof. Imagine that. I got robbed, officer. Well, what did they take? They took all of my money. Well, how do I know you had some money? Because I told you I had some money. Do you have any proof of them taking the money? You got anything on video, on camera? You got a text message where they say they're gonna rob you, or after they robbed you? You got a text message, an email, a telegram? You know, what do you have? What proof do you have? There used to be a time when somebody at least had to act like they had some evidence. Now you don't have to have evidence. You can just disparage somebody's name. No evidence whatsoever, just your word against the other person's word. We know how that go, right? Come on, man, that ain't right. That ain't cool at all. Whatever you think about Rick James or any man, any person, that ain't right. To just be able to just, you know, put a black eye on somebody like that. You know, just to be able to just call somebody out for anything. That ain't cool. And drag somebody's name, drag somebody's rep. Even if they had a bad rep, just because somebody has a bad reputation does not mean that you can just go around making up stuff about a person. That's you know, just making up stuff, just lying on a person, just piling it on. That ain't right, man. If Gail didn't get checked a couple weeks ago, she'll probably be all over this story. She'd be ready for this one. Her and Oprah. They'll probably try to give it to some type of new person. They'll probably get somebody new and black to do the story. Some chick up that's some jigaboo in training. Give her the story. You get it, girl. And she'll take it happily because she's trying to get out there. She's trying to get her name out there. So she'll happily take it. And any bad news will be good news for her because nobody would know who she is. Nobody knows her name. And the moment that she jump out there with something negative about, Rick James and trying to exploit this story, she's going to get called out. She's going to get dragged and everybody going to know who she is. Kind of like what happened with Candace Owens once she started that buck dancing. Everybody, man, who is this? Who is this caramel jigaboo? Bam. Now, she got what she wanted. She got the attention she wanted. I see Trinidad and Tobago in the building. What's up, Solomon? Or is that Suleiman? I think it's Suleiman. Suleiman. That is Suleiman. It's got to be Suleiman. Little Rock Elevator says the next person they'll try to hit up is Prince. Yeah, man. The trip thing about it, y'all, is that Prince had 0 scandals in his life while he was living. 0 scandals. Yeah, they'll try to dig it up. They'll try to dig something up. Well, not even dig something up, just make up something. They'll try to fabricate something on Prince. But they're going to get their fire thrown on their ass if they come after Prince. You can believe that. Street legend, the world is a ghetto. Absolutely. Moon Man TV, what's up? Y'all make sure y'all follow Moon Man TV. Give them a click. Support that. Turquoise Skies. I like that name. Turquoise Skies. Arlene Harrell says, Willie D, it is a shame how they can bring up charges, file lawsuits with no proof whatsoever. That is totally disgusting. That is totally disgusting. Why don't they dig up Elvis past? He's one of the protected species. Yeah, the hate is real. Wukaran. South Florida, Steve Zabrowski. What's up, Steve? Antonio Wade, you just tuned in. So I'm going to update y'all on what's being said so far. That's what's being alleged. So Rick James was accused in a Child Victim Act lawsuit of raping a 15-year-old girl at his home, at a group home for troubled youth in Baltimore. And I'm tripping. Let me start all the way over. Reverse. Rick James was accused in a Child Victims Act lawsuit of raping a 15-year-old girl at a group home for troubled youths in Buffalo in 1979, shortly after he became a star. So they're asking for $50 million. They're suing Rick James's estate for $50 million. The woman is claiming that Rick walked into a group home, which he was there. He was invited by some adults. He entered her bedroom. He attacked her and told her to don't move. Well, actually, his words were, "Don't move, I'll cut you. Don't move, I'll cut you." She didn't know who Rick was. She complied. She says that she told somebody back in 1979, but she didn't report it to the police, but she did tell someone. And she never confronted Rick in all of the years, the decades that followed. So Rick goes into her room. Listen to how asinine this sounds, family. Rick James, a star. This is a couple of years after he became famous. Rick James, a star, visits a detention center, a group home for troubled youth. He's invited there by some adults. He shows up. He finds his way into a room where he is able to isolate a 15-year-old girl, attack her, and rape her, threaten to cut her if she don't stop moving. And he's able to do all of this to go undetected with nobody in the house. This is a home. Nobody in the home can hear any of this. Nobody hears any of this. Well, let me back up. I don't know if it's like was physically a home. They called it a group home. It could have been, a business, an office building or whatever, but they called it a group home. But he's in a bedroom. Nobody hears the commotion. A star is inside of a group home. Adults, the people, the children, take their eyes off of a star and let a star roam around a group home and go into a room by himself and rape a 15-year-old girl. And then you just walk out like nothing ever happened. Now, I know it's not one person with a damn brain inside of their head listening to this broadcast who can believe that. That is absolutely ridiculous. It makes no sense. And now she's suing Rick for physical, psychological, and emotional problems that she's endured for all of these years. Come on, family. That don't even make sense. That's 79. That's 41 years. It don't make sense. And you can get a lawyer to pick up a case. You can get a lawyer to pick up a case behind an expired banana. Some lawyers have absolutely zero scruples, and they'll take any type of case. A lot of times they'll take a case just so they can have their name associated with it. Rick James, oh, I represented the girl who sued Rick James. They're gonna get a lot of press out of this, right? So if all they get is some attention, that's good for them, because what they'll do, they'll take the news stories, they'll take the article and cut it out, frame it, put it on their wall with the headline. And then, when people walk into their office and see that oh man, you was involved with a Rick James case. Oh, they do stuff like that. Absolutely insane, man. This is insane. This man been dead for 16 years. And now she's filing a lawsuit. And publicly, for the first time in 41 years, she's claiming that Rick James raped her. You gotta be a super dummy to believe that. I'm not even a lawyer. I wish I was her lawyer. I dance all over her lawyer. J. Rock, Gil will be on it. Perfect proxy they will use will be a reporter named Jerica Duncan. Stick'em 601. What you saying there? They are trying to devalue these artists' catalog so they can buy them for cheap from the families, rebrand and make money off of them, defunding Black people from wealth. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at all. That is a good theory. I wouldn't be surprised. 2020 slots, what it do? What it do? Cold game, family. Cold game, man. Who is that? JLJ? 504 HD. What's up? What's up, homie? I saw you the other day in the chat. Coming through. Appreciate you coming through. "2020 Sly say, imagine if Rick was alive, what he would tell her." That's a good comment. And I think I know everybody know the answer to that. Yeah, real talk. Rick had a way with words, didn't he? They're coming for Iceberg Slim. St. Louis 80 in the building. What's up, Tony Higgins? Well, Goff said we can't even die and rest in peace. It's a cold world. Real talk, bro. Like your legacy is always in jeopardy now. Like you can't even think about what I'm saying, family. Let's say you're in the twilight of your life. Well, let's just say it's over. You know, you're there and you know you're about to go. You're about to go. You're fading away. You can't even be at peace with the things that you did do, the mistakes you did make, the regrets you did have. You can't even be at peace with those mistakes and regrets because you got people out here that after you die can just make up some shit and tarnish your legacy, like tarnish, you know, whatever that was left of your legacy. They can just go in and make up something. So your life ain't even what you thought it was after you die. Like after you die, that ain't it. Somebody can just go make up another level of your life. And this is insane. Hey, Daly, you think I ain't thought about them coming for me? I'm ready. I'm ready. I promise you, it's gonna be a whole lot of regretting. They come at me. I bet you that. It's gonna be a whole lot of pain they come from me. It ain't gonna be easy. I can guarantee you that. You got to be willing to fight for what's right, you know, and that's the thing about it. When you right, so now if I was wrong, that, you know, it wouldn't be no problem, you know, like, you know, I couldn't be as confident as I am if I was wrong. But when you're right, oh man, you can fight. When you're right, you can fight. And I have no problem with going all out. I have no problem. But like I say, even in my demise, you know, I built my kids up strong enough to fight for me. So in any kind of anything they try to come at me, it ain't gonna be easy. I can't say what a person won't do, but I can tell you it ain't gonna be easy. That's one thing that I can proudly say, that I have never, ever, ever violated a woman sexually. Like never. I don't rock like that. Who is that, Jenny? That's Jenny B. That's gotta be Jenny B, Las Vegas. What's up, Jenny B, Las Vegas? Welcome to level 1. Cold game, family. Hey, why they do my boy like that? Do Rick James like that? What's up, Kenny Guillory? I went to see Rick James once in Houston. And Rick was the consummate showman. Rick came out on stage and lit a cigarette. He was just cool. Lit that cigarette and blew on it a little bit. And I'm talking, when I say a little bit, I mean like he probably was posturing for about 3-4 minutes, and people just going crazy. They was just so happy to see him. They were going crazy, just going crazy. About 3-4 minutes, Rick is like, didn't say one word, just. And then all of a sudden, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something and the crowd went off, and then he went right into his act and just killed it. Rick was a bad boy on that stage. He owned that stage. All right, fam, then we'll give a few more shout outs. Check them super chat first, and then I'm gonna shut it down. But man, y'all keep it going though, because I'm gonna come back into the chat. Make sure you smash up the likes. Smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. There's way too many people watching the broadcast for it not to have more likes. Just remember, family, I gotta keep saying this because we get new members every day. It's new subscribers every day, like I'm getting a lot of new subscribers. So I have to keep laying out, you know, the rules and the way we do things around here. Just because you're liking the video does not necessarily mean that you agree with what I'm saying or the content or whatever. It just means that you appreciate the fact that I took the time out of my busy schedule to upload the content, to bring you the information. That's what the likes are about. You dig what I'm saying? So smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Make sure you share the video. If you haven't joined and became a member, hit that join button, become a member of the channel. receive some cool perks. Make sure you share this video. Share it on your Facebook, share it on Instagram, share it on Twitter. Put it in their face. I am working on some cool stuff right now to take the platform to the next level. So, and I will make sure that I maintain the integrity of the platform. It doesn't matter how many new people come aboard. I'm not going to bend. They're going to have to cross over. I'm not crossing over. They're going to have to cross over to me. You dig what I'm saying? So I promise you that I will maintain the integrity of the platform. You dig? All right, let's see who we got here. Lisa Jackson. What up, Lisa? Perry Gibson. Okay, people are not telling me where they're coming in from. Okay, there go Conroe. Don Raj, Conroe, Texas in the building. Milwaukee in the building. Go Allen. St. Louis, I spoke on Tony Higgins. And who we got here? As he says, she's a super freak. She's a super liar. That's what I believe. I believe she's a super liar. But anyway, family, I appreciate y'all for checking out the broadcast. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Until next time, family, no more talk.